Now I understand why this place is called Magic Bay. Good morning from Rao Island near Morotai. Just to give you a little context in case you haven't seen my previous video, my name is Boris, and on this channel I go to unknown tropical places that are far from the crowds. This video is part of my North Maluku series from Indonesia. After checking out some historical sites on Morotai Island, one of the islands with the craziest story from World War II, I came to nearby Rao Island, which I am pretty sure you haven't heard about. By the way, on the map this island is called Bau or Rao, but locals told me that the actual name that they use is Rao, so that is how I call it throughout this video. Previously, I knew nothing about Rao Island. I just checked some satellite images and the southern part of the island looked really promising. There is a beach called Magic Bay, for example. I mean, that must mean something, and well, it wasn't disappointing. I had just a couple of hours on this island because later this day I set out on an epic island hopping adventure on a small boat covering big distances, and it was super rewarding. But I'll cover that trip in my next video. For now, let's look around Rao Island. The plan right now is I'm going to have a quick breakfast and with a guide from the local tourism board from the village. I'm going to just check out two places that's supposed to be really nice. I'm hoping to fly the drone. I think yeah, anyway, we will see how it will turn out, but I will look around Rao Island a little bit, and then around 10 o'clock we are going to take this small boat and just go over to an island called Galo, but more about that once we get there. So let's have breakfast and let's check out Rao Island. This is one amazing place. I just had a simple breakfast, fried bananas and some nasi goreng fried rice, and I think the sky looks much better now than before, and it's still pretty early, so I'm positive that we will have great weather today. I'm hoping. So I'm going to look around Rao Island. Fiki, the local guide, will take me to a beach called Magic Bay. Sounds magical, so I'm sure it's nice. And then we will go over, there's a passage because there's a tiny island just next to Rao Island, near in front of the village basically. I think I will fly my drone, look around and check out the village more in depth, because yesterday when I went around a little bit it was already dark, didn't film much. So yeah, I just get my drone and I'll be on my way. Okay, so yeah, here is a little like water source, and actually if I would follow it into the jungle there's a waterfall, but Fiki, the guide, told me that it's quite far, so I don't really have time to do that, but it shows the possibilities and all the potential that this island has. Right now we're walking to the beach just behind Posi village, and actually there's like an accommodation, probably this one. Okay, yeah, finally the sun is coming out. So this is a place called Magic Bay Rao. You can find it online. I believe this bungalow belongs to a foreigner who manages it, but actually this year it is closed, I think, for renovation. Maybe it will be open next year, but the beach that it's on is supposed to be really nice, so that's what I'm checking out very soon. Right, now I understand why this place is called Magic Bay, because really this setting for bungalows, this is truly magical, with this jungle background and the abundance of palm trees. and it's super quiet. You can only hear the waves. It's not even windy anymore, so I think the weather is gonna be great. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but we'll see. But anyway, the sun is already out. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and wow, super peaceful. There are birds you can hear, and actually snorkeling is also supposed to be really great, and scuba diving. I'm not sure about the facilities if they have for scuba diving, but if you have your own gear, these are pretty much untouched waters. There are some like fishing going on, but there are only 800 people on the whole island, and it's quite a big island actually. So unfortunately I can't go all the way around because I want to use the opportunity of the good weather and get to Pulau Dodola on time so I can shoot it with the drone in full sunshine. But anyway, there's one more spot I'm going to check out, the passage between this island and the neighboring small island, because that's supposed to be really awesome as well. But I'm gonna take a few more shots here because especially this side, there's like a jungly hill behind the beach. It's really cool. Alright, so I came to a jetty that is painted red, and it's called, believe it or not, Red Jetty. That's how locals call it. And this is on the other side of Posi Posi village. In front of this jetty there is a tiny island with a really cool looking village on it. There is a huge football field, I think, and the waters of course around the tiny island and around Rao Island. They are super colorful. I'm very lucky with the sunshine. It's already out. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. Yeah, honestly, this place is awesome. But I was just thinking about the best to come here is actually, you should stay at least like, I don't know, 3 days, maybe even 4. It could be really awesome to come here for a week and do nothing, just, you know, relax and check out the island, because it's actually pretty big. And when I checked on Google Maps, it has a lot of spots with white sandy beaches, and you will be alone on all of them, I guarantee you that. But even I would like to go over to the tiny island, but I don't really have the time right now because I'm about to leave soon, and I still want to check out the village a little bit in sunshine. Today is actually Sunday. A lot of people go to the church because this area of North Maluku is predominantly Christian. Yeah, I don't really want to be disrespectful. I didn't really film the people, you know, but it's really cool to see how people dress up nicely and then they go to church. And yeah, it's just a nice experience to see how locals live on remote islands like this one. And yeah, it's a beautiful place. I kind of feel bad about coming here only for one night because I don't really have enough time to see the island properly. I didn't have time to go to the northern part of the island or to see the waterfall in the jungle. That could be a really cool adventure, but maybe next time. So yeah, I just go back to the village, walk around, and I show you what we can find over there. All right, soon another adventure begins. I'm gonna take a tiny boat for a ride. It's gonna be like a net 3 hours on the sea. It's gonna be scary because there are some waves, but it's gonna be rewarding as well.